How's this for a date? Two ladies show up. Whatever. Hey. Hello. I'm Lu Ming. 28 years young. Junior high education. Taxi driver by trade. Make about 7,000 yuan a month. No car, no house, but no bad habits neither.
This guy's kinda interesting. Doesn't he know he's got the wrong person? Haha. Hi there. This is my sister, Lee Mi-wan. 27 years old. She's got my T, finance, and business administration, double doctorates. Yearly income? Oh, about 10 billion. My sis. Got cars, got houses, just ain't got a man. And you're her perfect match. So, wanna marry her? That's direct.
So straightforward. Any other requirements for me?
Well, tell me then. What's in it for me if I marry you?
If you marry me, I make 7 grand a month. 7,000. I can hand over 6,000 to you. Oh, and chores. So straightforward. Just do it. You just rest. What's so funny?
I'm sorry, forgot to tell ya. My sister's ideal man is worth trillions. The world's youngest genius tycoon, not some ordinary bloke like you. Are you on a blind date? You got the wrong person.
Wrong guy. Isn't this table 2?
Look closely. This is the VIP section. The table 2 you're looking for is over there.
Sorry, I got the wrong person. Sorry.
Double Dragon Jade Pendant. He just said his last name is Lu. Could he be?
Hello. I'm here for a blind date.
It's you?
It's you. If I'd known it was you, I wouldn't have come. What a waste of time. What are you doing?
Sister. A cab driver like you. Laughing at us? What's the difference between you and those factory workers? Or delivery guys? What's the difference? You're just a cabbie. You got the nerve to come on a blind date? Hilarious.
You're nothing but low-class trash from the foot massage parlor. Low lifes. Acting all high and mighty. Talking about job discrimination.
I do look down on you. Low wage. Bottom feeders. So what? This bag costs more than you make in months. Can you afford it?
A bag like this, I can buy it on a whim. These days, who can't afford a few bags?
Someone like you, going on blind dates? Who'd marry you?
I will.
Whoa, pathetic loser. Where'd you find this actor?
The film was
If you'll marry me,
translated and narrated
Let's get
by
the listens
me.
now.
Sis, where'd you find this ugly driver? Where did you find him? He's kinda cute. Are you paying him by the day? Or by the month? Ouch.
Hey, show some respect.
Ooh. A shameless couple. Just wait.
Didn't you say your crush was the world's genius tycoon? You will marry me like this.
Grandpa,
Mi-wan, you must promise me one thing. 3 years ago, someone saved my life. His last name was Lu. You must keep this half of the jade pendant safe. Keep it safe. The other half is with him. You must marry him by any means necessary. Make him marry you. Because of his true identity.
Grandpa. I think you've misunderstood. We're only married in name. This is tonight's invitation to the Jinghai Elite Summit. The people inside are all worth tens of billions. If you know them, it will be helpful to you.
Hey.
General King Hu of the Jinbei army, paying respects to the master.
How many times have I told you not to come to me with such a grand display? How can I live an ordinary life like this?
I've already contacted the Wagwo side. Your trillion-dollar assets in Wagwo have been completely unfrozen.
All right, I know about this. If there's nothing else, leave quickly. Remember, don't reveal my identity.
Yes.
Hey. Right? Prepare a 100 billion contract for the Jinghai Muon Group. And 999 gold bars. Later tonight. Deliver them to the Jinghai Elite Summit.
Understood. It's you. You failed your blind date? And you dare insult my daughter? What are you?
No wonder your daughter is so indecent. Turns out, there's someone exactly like her.
You insulted my daughter and now you dare insult me?
It was clearly your daughter who was rude. Who can you blame?
Come on. We went on a blind date. I didn't choose you. And you teamed up with another woman to bully me? Are you even a man?
Hey. Why don't you take a piss and look in the mirror? Just like you. You're worth me finding someone to bully you. Huh. It's clear that they couldn't stand it anymore and just wanted to vent from me.
You dare insult my sister? You're really tired of living, aren't you?
In-law,
The film was
You misunderstood.
translated and narrated by
these two
Media.
kids are just angry. They just bickered a bit. Young people? How can they not quarrel? We were just discussing at home. The marriage of our children. Look, my son is unmarried. Your daughter is unmarried. Why don't we discuss the marriage of our two children together? Alright, your son has taken a fancy too. My daughter, is that right? Humph. The betrothal gift is 880,000.
880,000 betrothal gift. Are you marrying off a daughter or selling one?
What nonsense. In-law, this 880,000 betrothal gift is indeed too much. Do you think it could be less?
No. Not a penny less than 880,000 for the betrothal gift. Oh, and the house and car for the wedding. You must provide them all for me. I can't let my sister live in a broken down place like yours.
If you are truly willing to get married, I will pay the down payment for my brother's wedding house. Don't worry about that.
How about this? You sleep with me for a night, and our family will reduce the betrothal gift for your brother by 50,000. 50,000 for one night. That's not a bad price, is it?
You!
Come on.
Get your filthy hands off me. If you touch where you shouldn't, I'll chop your hands off.
I'm so scared.
Oh my, this look. Humph. If you become my son's mistress and bear him a son, your brother's betrothal gift can be halved. If you really want to marry me, it's not impossible. After marriage, you have to give me all the money you earn. As for the house, you'll pay the mortgage. I won't pay a cent.
Right. My demands aren't high either. A Mercedes-Benz that costs around 100,000 will do. Ha.
So, do you want me to support your whole family?
You said it yourself. The wedding banquet cannot be less than 1 million. As for the honeymoon, I want to go to the Maldives.
Just like you, a third-rate, second-hand good. Keep dreaming.
What did you say? You poor person? How dare you speak to me like that? Don't you even think? Your mother is a cleaner? Your sister is a waiter? Just you can marry our Fengxian? That's your family's ancestral grave being blessed. Smoking hot, ain't it?
Such fortune. Our family can't afford.
Let me tell you. My sister is going to attend the Jinghai City Elite Summit tomorrow. The people she'll meet there are all bigwigs worth tens of trillions. Not some broke loser like you could ever reach.
Whatever. I'm already married anyway. Trash like her. can hook up with whoever she wants.
Lu Ming, when did you get married? Oh, come on. A stinking rental car driver? Who would want him?
Believe it or not. My wife is prettier, richer, and more cultured than you. Gentle and beautiful. I may be a taxi driver, but I have trillions in assets in China.
Hey. Wake up. In broad daylight. Why are you daydreaming? Ha, net worth of trillions. Why don't you just say you're the richest man in the world?
Old lady, is your son crazy broke? Huh. He's still driving a taxi like this. He's got a screw loose. Living in society isn't embarrassing enough for him? Lu Ming, what nonsense are you talking about?
Mother, I'm not talking nonsense. I wanted to get along with you as an ordinary person, but all I got was your constant ridicule. Fine. I'm done pretending. I'm the richest man in the world. I'm showing my hand.
You? The richest man in the world? I think your head is full of crap. Your brain is nothing but shit.
Broke person, stop daydreaming.
It seems I've been out of China's sight for too long. Nobody recognizes me anymore. King Hu, prepare my comeback party.
Done bragging?
Oh my. This is hilarious. You think you're in a movie? Huh? You can't even afford an 880,000 yuan's bride price, and you're still bragging here? If you have billions in assets, I'll kneel down and count out to your whole family.
880,000
The
yuan
film
for a
was
bride price
translated
is just
and
pocket change to me.
narrated by M Media.
At tomorrow's Elite Summit, I'll give my wife a sky-high bride price.
You poor kid. Your family is so poor. And you're talking about a sky-high bride price? Keep bragging.
Yeah. If you were really that rich, would you have gone on over 20 blind dates and still be single?
I know. You pretend to be rich. It's all just for you. A little bit of self-respect is fine. But pretending when you're broke is just stupid.
Tomorrow's Celebrity Summit, you'll both be attending. When the time comes, you'll see.
Lu Ming, stop showing off. Stop letting people talk about you. Alright? If you don't want to get married, then we won't. Huh.
Mother, sis, trust me. Tomorrow, I'll make these people apologize to you personally.
Right. The Celebrity Summit awaits you. Let's see what you, stinking taxi driver lowlife, are capable of. Let's go. Hello! Hey! Okay. We'll be right there. Son, your sister and I have another part-time job tonight. Just stop causing trouble. After all, those we set you up with were introduced by neighbors.
I know. Mother, you guys go ahead.
There's leftover rice from lunch in the pot. You can have that.
Got it, Mother. Hello.
Tomorrow's Celebrity Summit. I'll send someone to pick you up. You can't wear your driver's uniform again.
Don't worry. I'll definitely be there tomorrow.
You're finished.
Where's my seat?
Master Yamamoto, it's this. A lowly person who just kicked over your seat and said he'd make you kneel.
Master Yamamoto, this has nothing to do with us. This kid kicked over your chair. Ha! Now I'm teaching him a lesson, and he's still resisting.
Master Yamamoto, this has delayed your important matters. So they should compensate you. But they can't afford it. With just one word from you, I'll break their legs.
Ha, no need. Just have someone bring another chair. No need to waste time. With these bugs.
As expected of Master Yamamoto, this Jap's demeanor. It's just better than us Chinese.
What's that sour smell? Someone, get me some water and wash away this stench.
Ouch.
Mother. Yamamoto. What do you mean?
Sorry. Blame your cleaning lady mother. For her sour smell, I have a bit of OCD. This smell, it makes me nauseous.
Lu Ming. Let's go. We don't want to stay here.
Mother, don't go. I'll make him apologize to you right now. You hear that?
I didn't lay a hand on you. I've already shown you a lot of respect. Stop doing it again and again. Push my limits.
You, a pauper who can't even afford a dowry, want me to apologize?
Sis, tell me, when he was bragging, didn't expect to be so embarrassed, huh? You good for nothing mud without a dowry. Serves you right.
Cut the crap. Somebody, get these punks out of here.
I dare you to lay a finger on him.
Miss Lee, our grand finale. You've kept me waiting far too long.
Mr. Yamamoto, please answer for your recent reckless actions, for your reckless behavior.
Isn't this the woman who stood up for that broke loser and slapped me the other day? That little bitch. What's she doing here?
Miss Lee, so they're your people? My apologies. For your sake, I'll apologize to them later. But first, I have something very important to tell you.
Master Yamamoto, an invitation to the homecoming banquet. 10 gold bars. And a $10 billion contract. I hope Miss Muen and I will make a perfect match. And tie the knot. Master Yamamoto, that's quite a grand gesture. Such extravagance with every move.
If we could latch onto Master Yamamoto,
The film was
Oh my.
translated
An
and
800,000
narrated
Dory
by
would be
a
nothing.
media.
Xiaohao, let me tell you, your house and car, they're sorted.
Yamamoto, what do you mean by this?
Miss Lee, from the moment I first met you, I fell deeply in love with you. These are my betrothal gifts to you. Once you sign this contract, it means your Muen Group and our Yamamoto conglomerate will be partners. And partnering with us is a very prestigious thing in your country. Miss Lee, please don't rush to refuse. Think it over carefully.
I'm sorry, Mr. Yamamoto, I'm already married.
Oh?
Who is this person? Daring to refuse Master Yamamoto like this? Isn't this a slap in the face? This is the heiress of Jinghai City's leading enterprise. The multi-billion dollar.
Muen Group CEO Lee is so beautiful. Married so young? Why didn't my son get this lucky? Mother, I think she's the one who slapped me at the matchmaking event I told you about. Keep your voice down. Speak quieter. This is a big shot in Jinghai City.
Miss Lee, you must be joking. Before I came to China, I had people investigate you. You couldn't possibly be married.
I'm not joking. I just got my marriage certificate today.
Trying to steal my girl right in front of me. Aren't you afraid of getting your ass kicked?
What? Lee Muen's marriage partner is actually this kid. He's just a taxi driver.
Keanu, Lu Ming didn't lie to us. He really is married. Then, what are you going to do? Mom, Mother, this taxi driver seems to have actually married CEO Lee. I bullied him so much before. What am I going to do now? It's alright. Don't we have Master Yamamoto? He's Japanese. In our China, he has countless privileges. As long as we support Master Yamamoto, that taxi driver, he won't dare to act rashly.
Right. I think this Master Yamamoto really likes CEO Lee. So if we help Master Yamamoto, isn't that the same as grabbing hold of a gold mine?
We agreed not to interfere in each other's lives. Have you forgotten?
He proposed right in front of me. If I don't step up now, can I still call myself a man?
You broke loser. A mere taxi driver. 10 years of your earnings. What equal Master Yamamoto's? Single dinner party? Where do you get the guts? To challenge the Yamamoto group? A taxi driver? A cleaner? A bunch of low-class scum? Daring to compete with a noble. Master Yamamoto for a woman.
Have you forgotten the bragging you did at noon? Didn't you say you were going to bring a sky-high betrothal gift? To slap us in the face? Where's the gift? Where is it? Is your bluff still up in the sky?
A bunch of foreign worshipping fools. I've already prepared the betrothal gift. One phone call and it'll be delivered.
Still bragging, huh? Then make the call.
Within 10 seconds. Have the gift delivered.
Your Chinese are all talk. 10 years ago, when you were poor, it was like this. Now the economy has developed. But you still love to brag.
Lu Ming, you're losing face for our entire country. Get down on your knees and apologize, so Master Yamamoto can improve his opinion of us Chinese.
Yeah. You, a taxi driver, talking about getting a betrothal gift. Hilarious.
Enough. Why are you being jealous? If you keep causing trouble, I won't be able to control the situation later. I don't care about you.
Don't worry, wife. This isn't about jealousy. The betrothal gift is for you.
I just can't stand this anymore. Someone, get him out of here.
Jinghai City's richest man, Mr. Yun Hai, has arrived. Delivered to Miss Lee Muin. A 100 billion contract from Muin Group. 999 gold bars. And a Tears of the Stars necklace. Wishing Miss Lee a happy marriage.
He actually brought the betrothal gifts.
900 gold bars. And a 100 billion contract. Isn't this young Master Yamamoto's betrothal gifts? Being utterly humiliated.
If this were given to us, we wouldn't be able to spend it all in 10 lifetimes.
Stupid. What a wonderful brother-in-law. This luxury car slipped away right under my nose.
How would I know? He's just a taxi driver. If I had known he was so rich, even if he beat me and cursed me, I wouldn't have left.
Impossible. He's so poor. These
The film was
gifts are definitely
translated
not from
and
him.
Then tell me.
narrated by M Media.
Who sent these?
This.
Keonru, when did Luchan become so rich? Mother, it seems he didn't lie to us.
You Japanese. Each of the gifts I brought is 100 times more valuable than yours. What do you have that compares to me?
Hey, Mr. Yamamoto. Mr. Yamamoto. You, as the young master of the Yamamoto group. Instead of staying in Japan, why did you come to such a small place? In our China?
I was invited to attend your prestigious summit. I thought our Yamamoto consortium could invest 100 or 2 billion in your China. Unexpectedly, as soon as I arrived, this kid openly insulted me. I'm very disappointed and angry.
All of you. Listen to me. Right now, immediately, kneel down to young Master Yamamoto and kowtow to apologize.
Tui, it was you who wanted to compare betrothal gifts with my brother-in-law. Now you've lost, and you're calling for help. You've truly disgraced the Yamamoto group.
You little girl. Which eye of yours saw young Master Yamamoto lose?
These betrothal gifts were clearly sent by my brother-in-law, through you.
Mr. Wang Yu asked me to come to the summit to deliver an exorbitant betrothal gift for Miss Lee Muin. He refused to tell me the name of the person involved, saying he was entrusted by someone. It's so mysterious. And he's so generous. If it wasn't young Master Yamamoto, then who else could it be? Listen up, everyone. These valuable betrothal gifts were sent by young Master Yamamoto on my behalf, together with your so-called brother-in-law. What's the connection?
What?
What?
Mr. Yunhai, this betrothal gift really wasn't given by him.
Ha ha ha. He's a taxi driver. How could he possibly afford such a valuable betrothal gift? Ha. Even with your wildest imagination, this kind of thing couldn't possibly fall on him.
Father knows I'm proposing to Miss Lee today. This should be what he prepared for me. After all, winning Lee Muin is equivalent to winning the Muin Group. That's right. These betrothal gifts are all from me.
I didn't expect you, a Japanese person, to be so shameless. And you, as Jinghai's richest man, would actually flatter and fawn over a Japanese person for profit. Aren't you afraid of divine retribution?
You just give it a rest. Humph. You still have the nerve to speak to our young master Yamamoto and Jinghai's richest man?
Hey our China's and the Yamamoto conglomerate's interests that are at stake. Can you bear this responsibility? If it's damaged because of you, you dare threaten Mr. Yunhai, kid? Do you know who's behind Mr. Yunhai? It's China's richest man, Mr. Wang Duyu. His net worth is 400 billion. And just a stomp of his foot can shake the whole of Jinghai.
Sis, why don't you say something for your brother-in-law?
He's offended all of Jinghai's elite and almost provoked the richest man, Wang Duoyu. It's good for him to suffer a bit.
But what if these betrothal gifts were really sent by my brother-in-law? From his reaction just now, it didn't seem fake.
That's simply impossible. I know everything about him. He really is just a taxi driver. He couldn't possibly have this much money.
You insect. Kneel down and apologize.
What if I don't kneel? Mr. Yamamoto, you are the most esteemed Yamamoto conglomerate. How can you so easily let this kid go? Logically, this kid should kowtow 10 times to be worthy of your most noble royal status. You ungrateful, stinking driver. Mr. Yamamoto is giving you a way out, and you're getting even more arrogant. I'm telling you, kneel down now and kowtow 10 times.
You're forcing me, aren't you? You Japanese lapdogs. Will regret this.
They're all under my protection. Try touching them.
One duel you. I'll give you 10 minutes to come to the celebrity summit and clean up your mess.
Our Mr. Wang's full
The
name
film was translated
is not something you're worthy of
and
uttering.
narrated
All,
by M.
but China's
Media.
richest man. A single drop of his sweat, people would fight to lick. Huh. Someone of this stature could know you. Kid, you really have the guts to pretend to be anyone. You're really looking for death, aren't you?
Stinking driver. What are you pretending to be? You're a tiny bit of pathetic and lowly. Self-respect. Is it really that fragile?
Do you believe I'll slap you?
Come on then. Come and hit me. If you dare touch me today. The one standing behind me is Japan's young master Yamamoto. He'll throw you into the Xiang River to feed the fish. Mr. Yunhai, please be the bigger man and forgive him. My looming was too impulsive. I'll apologize for him. To you and young master Yamamoto, apologize.
I've already said. This isn't a matter of apologizing, but a need to kneel down. Kowtow.
Then, I'll kowtow for him.
Mother.
Looming. Run. Run quickly. These important people aren't someone you can mess with.
Who allowed you to leave? Just now. Weren't you going to fight me? Come on, let's fight. Don't look at others. I'm talking to you.
Mr. Yamamoto is the Yamamoto Group's cultivated future heir. Since childhood, he's been proficient in swords, fists, and kicks, and is also a worldwide martial arts champion. Huh. You. Just wait for death.
Young master Yamamoto. Look, I've already taught him a lesson for you. Please let him go.
This old bitch. Adults make mistakes and must bear the consequences themselves. Do you understand?
Little driver, didn't you just say that you'd have Mr. Wang Yu come over to clean house? Where is he? Where is he now?
Mr. Yunhai, my brother was just joking with you. Please don't take it seriously.
Mother. You don't have to do this.
Shut up. Haven't you caused enough trouble, Artie?
Mr. Yamamoto, such a lowly and vulgar peasant, doesn't deserve your esteemed self to personally handle him. Wouldn't that dirty your hands? Let me, and the men I brought, take care of him. Someone, China's richest man, Mr. Wang Yu, has arrived. Yo, Mr. Wang. Why are you here? Ouch. You ungrateful dog. I wasted all these years raising you.
Even China's richest man is here. It can't really be called by this kid, right? I don't know if it's his good luck. Or if he's really capable.
I feel like this time it's real. Where did he get such good luck? Knowing both beautiful women and rich people, Mr. Zhu, why did you hit me? You still have the face to ask me why I hit you? Listen to me carefully. From today onwards, all the assets under your name are all frozen indefinitely. Don't let me see you in Jinghai again. Otherwise, I'll skin you alive. Get out now. Mr. Wang, what did I do wrong for you to treat me like this? What did I ask you to do? What did you do wrong yourself? Don't you know in your heart that betrothal gift? But that world-renowned genius, the richest man, Mr. Liu, sent it to please the Japanese, distorting the facts. As a Chinese, don't you have any conscience? Have you fed it to the dogs?
This dowry? It can't really be sent by Mr. Liu, right?
How could it be sent by Mr. Liu?
Mr. Wang, I've heard so much about you. I'm
within our Chinese territory. If you do something wrong, you have to apologize.
Mr. Wang. Are you sure? You want to, because of a mere rat. Ruin the relationship between our Yamamoto conglomerate and China.
The
You're
film
worthy
was
of that.
translated and narrated
Today,
by
sending the
Media.
betrothal gift, this person, even if your father came, he couldn't afford to offend him.
Mr. Wang. As far as I know, your Mr. Liu has been away from disputes for a long time. But the dignified, young master of the Yamamoto family traveled thousands of miles to your kind of China, this tiny place. Not respecting me is one thing, but also embarrassing me.
Cheating for the dowry is one thing, but being so arrogant in our China. We respected you so much before, and now you insult us like this? What do you mean?
You Chinese dogs, are you even worthy of respect? I'm telling you. Standing here talking to you is already your blessing.
I despise. You condescending thing. Your country isn't even as big as one of our provinces. What right do you have to be arrogant with us? I give you some face, and you take advantage of it. Is that it?
Yamamoto, you're not allowed to insult my Chinese people. Apologize now.
Miss Lin. It's just because you are quite pretty. That's why I took a fancy to you. That's why I'm giving you this, the chance to marry into our royal family. Don't push your luck. I am your Japanese friend from Huaguo. You people don't know. I have a lot of things in your country. Privileges make me apologize. You are not worthy. You Huaguo people aren't always proud of your own country and proud. All of you here, come on, step up and beat me to death. Prove you're not the sick man of East Asia. If not, then don't jump around here in front of me. If you can defeat me, I will immediately apologize to you. If you don't dare, go home and find your mommy. Because I have only one goal. Either beat you all to death, or be beaten to death by you all.
What? Weren't you all quite passionate just now? Young Master Yamamoto is the world martial arts champion. If you want to force him to admit his mistake, then defeat him.
Hey, you, the taxi driver, haven't you always wanted to challenge young Master Yamamoto? Now's your chance. Go on.
You all really want your Japanese daddy to be beaten to tears by me, huh?
Crying. Young Master Yamamoto can kill you with one punch. He has already insulted our Wagwo people mercilessly, and you're still so obsequious, fawning over him, licking his boots. Where is your sense of being a Wagwo person?
What law states we can't help the Japanese?
It's just that. Mr. Yamamoto is so rich. A casual gesture from him is more than you can earn in a lifetime. Why can't we flatter him?
You Huaguo people only know how to brag, right? I've been standing here for so long, yet no one dares to challenge me. Huh?
Coming to Huaguo to bully people? I'll see what you're capable of. Ow! Black Wind, go teach him a lesson. Yes.
Sis? CEO Wang's bodyguard? Should be pretty good, right? I wonder if he can handle that arrogant young Master Yamamoto.
A global martial arts champion is not easy to deal with.
Hey!
Trash. All trash. You Huaguo people are truly the sick men of East Asia, weak and frail.
Are we just supposed to swallow this insult?
Lu Ming. Lu Ming. Are you crazy? You saw how he defeated everyone What can you do?
Mom. I have Chinese blood flowing through my veins. I can
The film
tolerate
was
many things,
translated
compromise on
and
some issues.
narrated by M Media.
But insulting China? This matter. I will absolutely not tolerate.
Be careful, son.
Looming. You must be very careful.
Don't worry. Get everyone out of here. Devil. This is China. We naturally have our own magnanimity. Barehanded, face your swords. Let's see if your swordsmanship genius is truly deserved.
You know I'm a sword genius. Yet you still make me use a sword. You lowly, impoverished Chinese. Truly arrogant and conceited.
Our China is a land of propriety, always conquering with virtue and educating with reason. You barbarians, taking advantage of our courtesy towards you, constantly challenge our bottom line. 100 years ago, it was you who invaded our borders and humiliated our land. It was you, even now, exploiting privileges. It's still you who act tyrannically and do as you please. Still you, Yamamoto Ichiro, you insult my China. I will destroy you.
The backbone of you Chinese, compared to 100 years ago, is indeed much stronger. But so what? If you can't beat me, you're still trash.
Careful.
Careful.
My blade is as fast as lightning. He actually caught the blade barehanded.
Caught the blade with his bare hands.
What's going on? Mr. Yamamoto. He can't beat him. Brother-in-law, beat this Jap to death. Go. Beat him to death. Beat him to death.
Yeah, get him.
Ouch.
Those who insult our China will be destroyed.
Brother-in-law, you're doing great.
You're crazy. How dare you bully young Master Yamamoto like this? Kid, you're too hot-headed. Sooner or later, you'll suffer.
He's been humiliated to this extent, yet you still speak for this Jap. How spineless are you?
Does it matter that you can fight, kid? Out here in the world, what matters is power and influence. A poor wretch who only knows brute force. After bullying young Master Yamamoto like this, you're as good as dead.
Young Master Yamamoto is true nobility. You, a lowly commoner. How dare you treat him like this? Get your foot off him now.
So what about the Yamamoto conglomerate? Don't forget, you're standing on Chinese soil.
Young Master Yamamoto is a top-tier nobleman. In China, he has supreme power. Countless people adore him. If you don't get your foot off him, I'll post you online. And let everyone criticize you. Just a ruffian with some fighting skills.
First time I've seen someone post a video, post it online to incite cyberbullying against themselves. Why do you think those netizens will speak for him?
Just because he's young Master Yamamoto. Casually. It's a flow of several hundred million. That bunch of poor bastards online. Naturally, they'll fawn over him.
You're the real lowlife. You traitorous dog. How could Jinghai breed such scum like you? Looming. Your performance today indeed surprised me. But next time you show off, watch your step. I'll take the blame for what happened today. I'll shoulder the blame for you for now.
Seeing you like this today, making you kneel and beg, is a bit much for you. I'll spare you for now. But remember this. If you act like a jerk again, I will kill you.
3 days from now, at Master Lu's return banquet. Your actions. I will tell him everything. Just you wait.
Right. You dare to steal Master Lu's woman? You're courting death.
That's right. Master Lu's methods of revenge. I'm afraid you don't know. Be smart. Get a divorce quickly. Go back to driving your broken taxi.
What if? He is the Master Lu you speak of. Master Lu.
My brother-in-law is Master Lu. What?
Ha ha ha. Of course it's fake. I'm just livening up the atmosphere. I'm just a small errand boy, delivering betrothal gifts for Master Lu. Anything else? I know nothing.
I knew it. This stinking loser? How could he be Master Lu? Stinking loser. In a couple of days, you and Miss Lee get divorced. You'll still be a poor driver. You won't be strutting around for long.
Translated and
Let's go.
narrated by M Media.
Master Lu. Why didn't you let me reveal your identity?
My return banquet is in a few days. One want to take advantage of these few days before my identity is revealed, to properly assess my beautiful wife.
Understood. I'll definitely keep your secret.
There are so many rooms, and you didn't tell me which one to stay in. I'll just find one and settle in. This one.
What are you looking at?
Hey, I.
Came in without knocking. Who taught you your manners?
No, I.
Still looking? I'll gouge your eyes out if you look again.
Hey. Sorry, wife. I didn't know you were in here. You're back. Why didn't you say anything?
I'm coming back to my own house. Do I need to report to you? It's so inconvenient having a man in the house. I can't even walk around naked. Ouch.
Wife? Wife? What's wrong? Wife? If you don't say anything, I'm coming in. Wife? Wife? You're awake.
My clothes. Did you change them for me?
Besides me, who else could it be? You're all wet. Water got on them. However, I didn't see anything. I saw absolutely nothing.
You even changed my underwear, and you still saw nothing. Are you kidding me?
Hey, now that you're awake, eat something.
Can you even stomach this porridge?
The reason you fainted is because you're used to gourmet food. You've got acute gastroenteritis. Now that you're with me, you'll be eating simple meals. I guarantee you'll be fit as a fiddle. Come on, eat.
It seems no one has ever taken such good care of me. This is pretty good.
Of course it is. How could anything I make not be delicious? Let me tell you. There was once a British princess who ate my cooking. And she cried and begged to marry me.
You're bragging. If a British princess wanted to marry you, you wouldn't still be a taxi driver.
I'm just experiencing life on a whim. Just like you, I'm used to fine dining. But now I just want to live an ordinary life.
Look who's talking.
Hey, we're already married. When are we going to meet the parents?
I don't have time recently. My schedule is full until the week after next. Hello.
Sis, it's bad. Brother-in-law went to Buckingham to find Chilean Snake.
What? Even if he's a good fighter, how can he be a match for the Green Gang's leader? That guy's an ancient martial arts master. That kind of power. How can an ordinary person like him withstand it? This Lu Ming, always showing off.
Sis, what do we do now?
What are we waiting for? We gotta go find him and stop him. Let's go.
Ouch.
Not bad, your ancient martial arts. But if this is all you've got, you're not even fit to shine my shoes.
Who is he? Even the ancient martial arts master, Chilean Snake, was easily defeated.
This is impossible. How could you possibly have the strength of a heaven rank master?
Cut the crap, as we agreed. Hand over the transfer rights.
You're so damn arrogant. What good is being able to fight? I've been running Jinghai for so many years, and I'm still treated like a puppet. Money is power these days. Ga.
So you're saying you want to go back on your word?
Poof. Young Haigu was dug out by my own hands. You have no idea how much effort and how many tricks it took to get it. You want me to hand it over to you on a silver platter? No way. Mr. Wang, you're finally here.
It's over. The Yunhui project actually belongs to Mr. Wong.
You scoundrel. Who gave you the guts to steal Muin Group's project?
This... Why would Mr. Wong speak up for Li Muan? Could it be because of him?
What are you waiting for? Hurry up and apologize to Mr. Liu. It's not Mr. Wang. He's just a pretty boy. Why should I apologize to him? You dare. If Mr. Liu is a pretty boy, then what are you? All these years, am I just a dog I've raised? What is his real identity? His identity is not for you to question. I'm warning you. Serve Mr. Liu well later. Otherwise, 8 lives of yours won't be enough to compensate him. Mr. Liu, I have something to do, so I'll take my leave. Mr. Liu. Haha, Mr. Liu. Have some fruit. Haha.
Where did that arrogant and domineering energy go? Now you're like a lapdog.
What are you looking at? This? Haven't you heard the saying, a wise man submits to circumstances? Don't look down on me. Haha, Mr. Liu. That move you just used on me was really cool. Teach me sometime, will you? My foundation in ancient martial arts is pretty good too.
We'll talk later. Let's drink first. Come on, Miss Lin. Cheers. Wife?
Why is he with Lin Roxy together?
Her figure is a little worse than mine, but her looks are really good. It's said she and I are both Jinghai's top beauties. She certainly qualifies.
The
Wife?
film was translated and
Why are you here?
narrated by M Media.
Am I interrupting you and the beauty drinking?
Are you angry? This is a coincidence. It's all a coincidence.
Don't talk nonsense. How could I be angry?
This husband of yours is really something. Sis? I think so too.
What have you guys been doing behind my back?
Wanna know? Give me the Yunhui Valley development rights. And I'll tell you.
In your dreams, the Yunhui Valley project is something I will never let anyone take away.
Sister-in-law. Sister-in-law, I didn't know you were Mr. Liu's wife. I did some shady things against Muin Group. Please, don't take it to heart. Hey, this Yunhui Valley Development Rights Transfer Agreement.
Yunhui Valley Development Rights Transfer Agreement.
Is this still the leader of the Green Gang, Kai Lianqi? Could all of this be because of him?
Ha, sister-in-law, it's like this. Mr. Liu and I hit it off immediately. We regret not meeting sooner. I especially admire his style, right? So, to express this admiration, from this moment forward, I'll have my men withdraw from the Yunhui Valley project.
That is.
That's simple. A multi-billion-dollar project given away just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
It seems I truly underestimated you. Such a troublesome matter. You actually resolved it so easily. What are you laughing at?
Laughing at your knife charm. You actually believe that?
I don't trust him. Should I trust a vixen like you instead? Lu Ming, today you resolved such a huge troublesome matter, logically. You are now the vice president of Muin Group.
Now that things are done, the matter of meeting our parents Shouldn't we?
Tomorrow won't work.
Mr. Liu, you absolutely must not be fooled by this woman. She shotgun married you, perhaps to use you as a shield at tomorrow's birthday banquet. Seeing how capable you are, why not work with me? I'll give you an annual salary of 100 million. Plenty of free time. And we can cultivate our feelings.
Ha ha ha.
Lin Roxy, I see today. You not only want to steal my development rights, but you also want to steal my man. I advise you to know your place. Don't push your luck.
Let's go to the class reunion tomorrow.
Lu Ming,
Um,
tomorrow's birthday banquet. I did intend to use you as a shield, but not anymore. I'll handle tomorrow's banquet myself. You don't need to attend.
Sister. In that case, mother and father.
how about this? You accompany me to the class reunion tomorrow, and I'll go to the birthday banquet with you. But at the reunion, you must, as my wife, publicly announce to everyone.
Actually, you didn't have to come today.
What are you talking about? I know you'll be targeted at today's banquet. So, naturally, I had to come to support you.
You calling me wife behind my back is one thing, but don't be so affectionate. In front of my family, okay?
All right, wife.
You this person. Why don't you ever listen?
Oh, let's go.
My family's so poor we're practically rattling. And you still have the nerve to come here and borrow money? Can you even pay it back? Country bumpkin. Old hag. Your ID. And the rings. Information doesn't match. I can't give you the money. I was wondering how you had the gall to come here and borrow money. Turns out you picked up a busted ring somewhere. Found it, huh? This isn't something I found. This is my son's. He left it to me. Oh, come on. If you found it, you found it. What's with the excuses? All right. Just get up. You're holding up the line. Hey, old lady. That ring of yours. It's quite nice, actually. Tell you what. I'll give you 200 yuan. Sell me the ring. You need the money, right? I can't sell it. It's my son's. I'll just use it as collateral. I have this money. I'll pay it back eventually. Then, see that machine? That's our loan shark checker. It verifies the authenticity of collateral. Put it on there. We'll find out. Alright. Humph. A busted ring. What kind of treasure could it be? Your broke-ass son. Probably spent a couple hundred yuan on it.
The film
Acting
was
like it's precious.
translated and narrated
What a
by
redneck.
Media.
Warning exceeded limit, please withdraw.
You hick. Now I can't even get my money. I don't know. I just put the ring on the machine and the alarm went off. I've never seen this before. I'll go ask our boss. Ask him what? This bumpkin is trying to steal something. She triggered the alarm somehow. Only then did the police report make a sound. Hurry up and grab her. Don't be ridiculous. I'm just trying to get my money. Hey, trying to run after stealing, huh? Figures. Like son. Like mother. Just like your son. What are you waiting for? Get someone. Restrain her. Someone.
Who tripped the alarm?
Stealing from here? You're going to jail. It's her. Grab her.
Madam, I'm so sorry. We don't have that much cash on hand. Next time, let us know in advance. Please.
What? Loan sharks these days are this broke? Can't even get this little bit of cash?
Madam, why don't you come with me to the VIP room and relax for a bit while we scrape together some money for you?
I need this money urgently.
How much do you need exactly?
2,000.
20 million.
I only need 2,000. I only need 2,000 now.
2,000.
What? This ring isn't worth 2,000? My son specifically said that this ring was very valuable.
About your son?
Why don't I call him right now?
No. Mrs. Du. This small matter doesn't need to trouble Mr. Liu. We still have 2,000. What are you spacing out for? Go get the money.
Right away, boss.
Hey, let's go. Haha. Hey, Ms. Du, if there is time later, come sit with us often.
Okay.
Bye, Ms. Du. Take care. Come again. You didn't offend that lady just now, did you?
No. What's wrong, boss?
But she's the holder of the Supreme Divine Ring. There's only one person in the world who has that. Mr. Liu.
Worth trillions. That black card, wasn't it Lu Ming's? Could she have picked up Mr. Liu's card? Lu Ming? Why are you back? Shouldn't you be with your girl?
Mother. Later. We're not living here anymore.
Not living here? Where are we going to live? Mother, my brother said he made a lot of money and is going to take us to buy a house. Don't tease me. A house in Jinghai City costs millions. Your brother, how could he afford that?
Mother. Really. I'll take you somewhere.
Where?
You'll see when we get there. Let's go. Hello. We're here to look at houses.
Hey sis, we have clients. People dressed like him. They look poor. Showing them houses is just a waste of time. But, come on, let's go.
Hello. We're here to buy a house.
Excuse me, the house is here. I'll start at 5 million. Viewing requires proof of funds.
We're just here to look. We need proof of funds even to look.
Of course. After all, we can't let some poor folks take anything away from us. That, for us, wouldn't that be a loss? I'm so sorry. Manager Wang, she might be a bit busy. How about I show you the rooms?
Okay.
They're just a bunch of paupers. Ivundek, what's the point of showing them the property? Can they even afford it?
How unlucky. Wherever we go, we run into their whole family.
Shouldn't that be our line?
You bunch of paupers. You can't even afford a bride price. Still want to come here to buy a 5 million yuan's house. Can you afford it?
I'm so glad. I didn't choose you on that blind
The film
date.
was translated and narrated by M Media.
Being with young Master Sun. Otherwise, how would I have the chance? To buy a house here today?
That means, darling, you have good taste. Show us the property.
Alright. This gentleman, please come with me. I'll show you our best suite. Hey, how can you be like this? We want to see the property, and you want us to prove our funds, and you're so busy. But as soon as they arrive, you change your tune. You didn't even mention the proof of funds. Why? Because of your shabby appearance. They wouldn't even look at you. Look at what you're wearing. They're being polite by not kicking you out. And you're still complaining here?
Let me see. A cleaner. A waiter. And a taxi driver. Your salary for this year. Still not enough to pay for a down payment.
There's no high or low in occupations. Aren't you also relying on bootlicking and pleasing others? You're no better than us.
Just give it a rest. Young Master Sun is about to propose. To my daughter, he's about to become our son-in-law. Young Master Sun said he'd give us these houses for free. Can you?
Exactly. It's a good thing my sister didn't agree back then. Otherwise, how could she have met young Master Sun? Get these paupers out of here.
Yes, sir. I'll call security. Security? This isn't right. What's wrong with it? Poor people should go where they belong. They're disturbing. Our customers, we prioritize our customers. So, of course, we have to kick them out. Security, throw these paupers out. I dare you to touch Mr. Liu. Mr. Lin,
A small-time real estate developer dares to touch my people? Your wages for this year.
2 big bosses? What brings you here?
Who gave you the nerve to talk to him like that?
Sis, watch your image. Some people seem to have lost their composure, running their mouths off here.
Lin Roxy, shut up. And what are you doing here?
Of course, I heard Mr. Liu is buying a house, so I came to help him take a look. What's this guy's background? He actually managed to make Jinghai's 2 most valuable, beautiful CEOs fight over him. And I just looked down on him. Oh no, I'm going to lose my job. I'll take the whole middle building. I want it all. Give it to Mr. Liu as a gift from me. Okay, I'll get the contract.
Girl, what's going on? These houses are worth tens of millions. How can they be given away like this?
What else could be going on? He's a kept man. Son, we don't envy these kept men who fawn over others. We're not jealous, alright?
I want all the properties in that development. I want everything. Put his name on it.
Everything.
Mr. Lee, these properties are worth over 100 million. Are you sure you want them?
You'll get $1 million in commission after the deal. What? You don't want it?
No. I'm willing. Mr. Lee, Miss Lin, she's just an intern. She's inexperienced. To avoid any mistakes, let me sign the contract for you.
Get lost. I don't want to see you.
Huh. What's so great about him? Isn't he just a cat man? Daughter, I hear. They're doing pretty well.
Oh. My dear sister, you should introduce me to someone like that too. A chance to be a kept woman myself. This is too blissful.
Get out of here. Don't cause trouble. Son, these 2 are big figures in Jinghai. Be polite to them. Don't just give an attitude.
Mother. I'm only scolding those snobs. I won't take my anger out on those who are good to me.
Sis, it seems a lot of people are after your brother-in-law. Maybe you should reconsider. Don't be so hasty.
Wife? You. What am I doing?
Looming. Let's get a divorce.
Do you think I'm no longer useful to you? So you want a divorce?
This period of time, I also let you experience it for a bit. The life
Film
of
was
high
translated
society.
and
In addition,
narrated by M.
This
Media.
building I bought you is enough. Now the dream should wake up.
I really must leave.
We are ultimately from 2 different worlds. What I pursue is a genius tycoon like Mr. Liu. Not someone who, upon encountering any problem, immediately seeks me out to solve it.
Since that's how you feel, I have nothing more to say.
These words, though harsh, are the only way to help you let go of this unwarranted affection. This is for your own good. Ultimately, you have to rely on yourself.
Ha! See? This is what happens to a kept man. As long as you're useless, you'll be kicked to the curb.
I'd like to see how this loser, without his backing, will show off in front of us from now on.
Young master son, you're overthinking it. Someone like him, a low-class pauper. How could he have another chance to meet with us?
Indeed. He likely won't have the chance in this lifetime. Because people like him ruin our mood. Let's go look at houses elsewhere.
Lu Ming. This is an invitation to the world's richest man's return banquet in Anqing. Take it. It will be helpful to you.
It's just a return banquet. For me. I don't need this.
Lu Ming. Isn't it just a woman? With my brother's abilities, what kind of woman can he not find?
Sis, why do I feel like you're happy I'm divorced? Don't be ridiculous, I'm not.
Don't talk nonsense, I don't have her. Alright. She's a multi-billionaire CEO. How could we possibly be good enough for her? Today, our whole family is here. Come, let's have a drink. Let's forget all our troubles and worries. Cheers.
Here, mother. You eat.
Oh, good son.
I'm feeling a bit dizzy. I'll go back to my room first.
Take it easy, son.
Sis. What are you doing here? Have you been drinking too much? Sis? Sis? We're siblings.
But not by blood. What are you afraid of?
But,
Lu Ming, every time I see you being intimate with another woman, it hurts me here. I feel so uncomfortable here. I don't want to hold it anymore. Move on! Although that young Master Z from Jingsheng, his family is bankrupt. He himself still has quite a few assets. And he's capable. Just listen to your mother. And agree to see him.
Mother, I just divorced Lu Ming, and you're already pushing me to marry young Master XIE just for a supreme invitation to a return banquet.
You don't understand. Our Li family don't talk nonsense. I don't have her. Extremely nasty. Only by obtaining what's in Zishao's hands. That supreme invitation. Can we dine at the same
film
table
was
as Mr. Lu?
translated and
Eat at the same table as
narrated by
Mr. Lu.
Media.
And have a chance to speak with him? Mother, didn't Mr. Lu propose to my sister? If we want to talk to him, shouldn't we need this invitation before Mr. Lu single-handedly crashed the global stock market, making our Hua country's stock market a bull market? Now, who knows how many wealthy heiresses are lining up to pursue Mr. Lu? The line probably stretches for blocks. Mr. Lu doesn't even know if he'll take a fancy to us.
Right, Muin. The chance to dine with Mr. Lu is rare. Let alone being introduced as a girlfriend. Being Zishao's girlfriend isn't bad either. Uncle Li is right. Someone offered 10 billion for this supreme invitation before, and I didn't sell it. Now, I'm using it to win your favor, and you still think it's not enough?
If I don't want to do something, no one can force me.
Why are you so stubborn?
Mother, just for a chance to dine with the world's richest man at the same table, opportunity to eat. Are you going to sell me to the XIE family?
As a member of the Li family, making a sacrifice for the family's benefit is nothing.
Aunt Wang is right. After Muin and I are together, this supreme invitation will be yours.
it's just a supreme invitation. I'll handle it.
Lu Ming, what nonsense are you talking about?
Ha! You loser? Besides bragging, what else can you do?
You freeloader. Broke taxi driver. How are you going to get the invitation?
It seems your Z family still hasn't learned its lesson. Fine. Do you dare to bet with me?
Bet? How do you want to bet?
Let's bet on whether I can get the supreme invitation and get the Li family a seat near Mr. Lu.
What if you lose?
If I lose, I'll cripple myself. Useless thing, and disappear from Li Muin's life forever.
Lu Ming, what did you say?
Don't worry, brother-in-law. I'll protect you. They won't dare do anything to you.
Yao Yao, don't worry. This isn't suicide. This time, I'm going to win. If you lose, you'll bark like a dog. Are you going to sell me to the Z family? Crawl out.
Okay. I promise. It's now 1 hour. Until the homecoming banquet. 1 hour If you don't get the supreme invitation, you're dead. Everyone, I'll take my leave now.
Looming, are you crazy? This sure to lose bet. Why did you make it with him? Do you know that if you lose, he'll really break your legs and throw you out of Jinghai?
Muon. Trust me. I can definitely help the Lee family get the supreme invitation.
A low-class scum. Do you know what the supreme invitation means? Our Lee family with billions in assets can't even get one. You think you can get it just by bragging? Young Master Z originally promised to give me an invitation. Now look, as soon as this good-for-nothing you showed up, you pissed young Master Z off. Brother-in-law, can you really get it?
Of course.
Good. I believe you, brother-in-law. If you can really get it, I have a surprise for you.
Yao Yao. Looming and I are already divorced. You shouldn't keep calling him brother-in-law. Besides, this supreme invitation, our Lee family has tried everything and still can't get one. How could he get it? Tell you what. Looming, this is 5 million. Take it and leave Jinghai immediately. At least I can deal with the aftermath of your bet with young Master XIE.
Muon. Haven't you always wanted to know my
The film
true
was
identity?
translated
At tonight's
and
homecoming banquet,
narrated by
I'll give you an
Media.
answer. I am Lu Ming. Are the preparations for the homecoming banquet ready? I'm back.
Welcome home, Master.
Rise.
Lord Lu, your birth parents heard that you were returning and are already on their way.
What are they coming for? Never mind. You all go to the banquet hall and prepare.
Yes.
Sis. What? What are they doing?
I heard Lord Lu's parents will be at the banquet to personally choose a daughter-in-law for him. All the socialites and heiresses in Jinghai are meticulously dressing up.
Choosing a daughter-in-law.
Don't worry, Lu Ming. I definitely won't participate.
It's all right, sis. Wait for me. I'll give you a surprise later.
Well, your whole family, what kind of shit luck did you step in? Since we're lucky enough to attend Lord Lu's homecoming banquet.
Boy, didn't I tell you? If I see you again, I will make you suffer 10, even 100 times the humiliation. After divorcing Mr. Lee, you're back to where you started, huh?
Why doesn't your family ever learn? You were lucky before. You latched on to Mr. Lei. Now that you've been kicked out, you're sending this woman to try and seduce Mr. Lu? I despise. What kind of person is Mr. Lu? Would he choose a wife? Like you, a waitress? Don't even think about it.
He's not reaching for Mr. Lu. It's Mr. Lu, who will personally propose to her later. Is that funny?
Kid, you're dead. Mr. Lu has arrived.
Everyone. Hello. I believe you all know why we as a couple are here. Indeed, to choose a daughter-in-law.
What's mother up to now?
I've prepared a question. Any of you young ladies below, if you can answer correctly, you will become our Lu family's daughter-in-law. Daughter, our family's fate rests on you today. Mother, I'm engaged to young Master's son, and we've already slept together. You silly girl. How can he compare to Mr. Liu? If you're chosen today, break off the engagement with him right there. I'd like to see what young master's son will have to say then. Let me tell you, this time, you two sisters have to make us proud. If either of you catches Mrs. Liu's eye, Mother will agree to anything you asked for before to avoid marrying that young Master Z. You deliberately married that poor loser. Mother didn't say anything then, but this time, you have to be serious.
I understand, Mother.
Young Master Long, young Master Z, young Master Sun, Lu Ming. Come on up, come on up. These 4 young men, each of your families, if chosen, understand that. Once chosen, there can be no broken engagements. This gentleman is the eldest son of the Long family, the second wealthiest family in Jingcheng, worth 200 billion. This gentleman is the young master of a smaller family with an annual salary of 200 million, but he is particularly devoted to his beloved. This gentleman is young Master Z.
The film was translated and narrated
Although
by M Media.
the Z family is bankrupt, they have extensive connections and resources, and will surely make a comeback. And Mr. Z himself, also particularly capable. This last one is just an ordinary young man. Makes money driving a taxi, considerate and filial. Annual income is only about 100,000. And I am hardworking. Now, all of your families can choose a son-in-law. But once chosen, you must fulfill the marriage contract. No divorce allowed. Daughter, at this time, we can choose young Master Z to gain Madame Sue's appreciation. Our you family will prosper.
Mother, I feel like this test is a test of character. Do you think they will choose an ordinary person like Lu Ming to gain Madame Sue's appreciation?
Stop watching so much TV. Have fewer unrealistic fantasies. Huh. Not choosing a young master worth hundreds of millions. To choose a toad? Haven't you heard? If you choose, you can't regret it. You can't choose wrong. The two of you, besides Lu Ming and Sun Jian, can choose from young Master Z and young Master Long. I don't want it. I want to choose brother-in-law.
Mr. Lin, do you really want to choose him?
The test is over. I announce. The people who passed my test today, it is Li Muyuan, Li Muyao, Lin Roxy, and Zhao Qianru. 4 beautiful young ladies. Please come backstage and change into your wedding dresses. After you've changed, my son will make his choice. Madame Sue, why did those 4 pass? Because they all wrote Lu Ming. Madame Sue, I think this is very unfair. Unfair? Then tell me, what would be fair? I've been on a blind date with Lu Ming. I know his situation best. He's been on over 20 blind dates and failed every single one. A normal family would never choose Lu Ming. Why would choosing Lu Ming mean passing?
Right. I don't accept this either. My Z family may be bankrupt, but a skinny camel is still bigger than a horse, no matter what. I'm not worse than Lu Ming. Huh? Right. I agree with young Master Z. This Lu Ming is just a complete and utter pauper, lowly status. Why would they choose him?
Do you all think this way? Madam Sue, although my daughter also passed, but I also want to say something for them. Your passing conditions are too unreasonable.
Mother,
You don't talk. We aren't. You have all passed already. Taking this poor boy Lu Ming as the assessment standard. Is it possible? Maybe in a moment he'll directly fail. It's just that, Master Lu, but the world's biggest capitalist. You won't be so casual. You just passed my test. If you agree, you can immediately marry my son. Do you agree? I don't want to. You two girls are going to make mad.
The
At
film
this
was
time,
translated
of course you have to
and
say yes.
narrated by M Media.
Mrs. Sue. Actually, I already have someone in my heart.
Girl, you don't mean to say.
Yes, the person I like is Lu Ming. Lu Ming, although you come from a poor background, and in a year, you don't earn much money, but you are very filial, devoted. No matter what happens to me, you will always help me block it. It's a pity my mother forced me to divorce you.
You girl. You actually in front of so many people confess to a poor loser. Where do you put our Lee family's face? Where do we put it? Yao Yao. Your sister saying that is one thing. You can't be like her brother-in-law, although you have no money and no background. But I think you are no worse than them, my sister and the others. If they don't want to marry you, I'll marry you. Yao Yao, what nonsense are you talking about? So, what is your reason for rejecting my son? There's no special reason. It's just simply liking Lu Ming. He is responsible and accountable. He has courage and knows how to endure. Only a man like this is worthy of me. What about you? I've always liked Lu Ming. I will never marry anyone else. Lu Ming. Now it's your choice.
Speaking of which, you lost our bet. If I remember correctly, the losing party breaks their own legs and disappears forever. Ha, kid. Do it. I can't do it. I can have someone help you.
I made a bet with you to help the Lee family get the supreme invitation, but I didn't say when.
You want to welch on the bet, is that it? Master Z, what are you waiting for? Cripple him. This punk, all talk and no trousers. Teach him a lesson.
It's just a measly supreme invitation. Even if I can't produce one, I can still win this bet.
What do you mean?
You all went through so much trouble to get the supreme invitation. Isn't it just so you can sit next to Mr. Lu? Fine. I'll grant you that privilege today. I'll let you sit next to Mr. Lu.
Who do you think you are? You think you can tell us where to sit? We sit where we please. Listen, this habit of yours, this big talk, can you drop it? This is Mr. Lu's welcome back banquet. Everyone here is a big shot. Aren't you embarrassed? Talking like that?
I remember you said. You said you were Mr. Lu, right?
Impersonating Mr. Lu is a capital offense. You're dead.
Someone. Break this trash's legs. Both of them. Throw him out.
I dare you to try. I see you guys. You've got some nerve. Especially you. This is Mr. Lu's secretary. His presence means Mr. Lu is about to arrive. Mr. Lu is finally here. He still dares to impersonate Mr. Lu? He's dead. Greetings, Mr. Lu. He's Mr. Lu.
Impossible. How can he be Mr. Lu? I'm finished. I'm finished.
No way. That cab driving. Loser. How could it be? Mr. Liu? I went on a blind date with him and rejected him. I was so blind.
Master Z. Looks like you lost this bet. You lost. Keep your promise. Break your own legs. You said it yourself.
Ruin my family? Break my legs? I don't care if you are, Mr. Liu. Go to hell.
You overestimate yourself.
Ouch. Ouch.
Mr. Liu. Mr. Liu. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Liu. Mr. Liu. We were wrong.
Please spare us, Mr. Liu. Mr. Liu. Mr. Liu. I know I was
The
wrong.
film was
Please forgive me.
translated and narrated by
You realize that now.
Media.
Too late. Send out the word. Anyone who offends me, their families and relatives, are all banished from Jinghai. Freeze all their assets.
Yes, sir. Son. Are the trivial matters dealt with? Time to deal with the real business?
Real business? What real business?
Ladies, come out. Son. Choose one to marry. Lu Ming. I can cook for you. Like that night. Serving you too. Lu Ming, I'm willing to give you everything I have. Everything, including my entire Ling group.
Lu Ming. I can also give you the Muan group.
Brother-in-law, if you're willing to marry me, I'm willing to marry you with my sister. That way, we can serve you together.
Can I have them all?
Oh, Lu Ming, you.
Ouch.
Oh, you.